What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today, courtesy of Jimmy, once again, make sure, before you even watch this one, make sure you go over, give him some support. I have a link to his channel in the description. He's getting so close to 1,000 subscribers, so give him some love. Yes, he doesn't do commentary very often, if at all, but it is some great info to see the Chinese tap test servers very early. So he has some gameplay of Layer 5 plus the final boss. So essentially you have the first 4 layers of the new Door of the Void PvE mode, or no, Door of the Foreign Lands. That's what it is, right? Yeah, it's right in front of us. Door of the Foreign Lands. So you have 4 levels, then you get to this 5th level, which is the final level. And then you have the big old Overmind boss that you will see. They are very strong. They don't heal back up after every fight, so it should be interesting to see how it works out. But we go over a couple of changes as well, so let's jump into it. We'll skip around in the video as well to see a few different things. So let's get into it. I know he does show us one new thing, and that is in the evolution cube for the 5 million of the space crystals. So that is the alternate way to get the Sword Flash Shia. The way you can now get them besides the PvE mode is every time you use one of these summons right here, you will get additional resources. So I think it'll give 9,000, 7,000. So about 7 to 9,000 every time you use one of these items. I think these items are the ones that cost 1,500 gems. But it does guarantee you a guaranteed 5-star. I'm being really repetitive. I know, guys. I'm trying to remember all the information. There's tons to absorb in this new mode. Plus, of course, you see on the left side, they have penny picked. You have a 1.6 additional chance. 1.6 additional percentage chances to get a penny. And then on the right side, he picked an Amon-Ra for 0.4. You can pick any light or dark, any normal faction, and you get a bonus chance to get them. So not too bad. But let's show what it looks like in the... Oh, I guess they named it different. It's called the Realms Gate now. So some of the names actually did change as well. So let's fast forward to the gameplay. Okay, so these are the random crystals that you can get from certain levels in the game. What these can be done are they're a one-time use, and you can use them on any one level, aka any one tile, and it will affect everything within that tile besides bosses. So, and of course you see these blessing bonuses. These are the static ones that you can get every once in a while. They keep stacking up. You do more damage, you take less damage, things like that. It all depends on front line, back line, all sorts of things. Void of Corruption, this is the difficulty level setting in the game. You start off, I believe, at 10. I think that's what you start at, and no, maybe it's less than that. I don't remember. I have to check. But essentially, you start, I believe, at 10, and every time you complete all 5 layers, you get to increase it by 1. You will see here his team is not very strong, and he can do decently about like corruption level 8-ish. But I think this goes up to like 100. So this thing has huge scalability here. Like, it's gonna keep going higher and higher and higher. Yeah, so let's take a look at a couple of these PvE modes. So there are these chests. So these chests here are splendid chests. Yeah, there's no splendid artifact, Jimmy. That'd be kind of nice, right? But there are different resources you can get from these. You can get gems, you can get all sorts of different things. A lot of these I feel like are not worth it, like the monster souls here. I don't think they're worth it. Changing difficulty level does not increase the rewards you get from it either. That's what he's going to go through and test right here. But as you can see, this chest, 200 gems for 10 energy, that is definitely a great one to grab in my opinion. So that one is pretty cool. I want to jump through a lot of these. You don't get too many resources for fights, but as you go to higher corruption levels, you get more and more resources. This is one of the blessing towers here. It will buff based on the position of your team. So backline heroes gain a 20% precision bonus. Frontline gain a 20% armor bonus. So it can be offensive, defensive. These are essentially blessings you get to keep storing up on your run. I believe after you clear layer 5 though, they do disappear. I'm pretty sure they do. But yeah, let's speed up past this one. I want to get to the next area here. All right, so these are the void crystals. These are the one-time use. You will get them randomly from certain levels, certain tiles. So now you see he has 2 of them. Weakens all the void phantoms in the area by 30% of attack. So this is a one-time use. We will see him use it as well here. Let's see him use it right here. So he's gonna go ahead in one of these tiles. He's gonna use it to weaken them 30% attack, and it'll show you exactly what it does. So he goes over to this one. Now you see under those heroes, this opponent has been weakened. Its attack is minus 30%. So that's good. Does not do anything to the puppet trials, and the puppet trials are really difficult because they have insane amounts of CC that we'll show you as well. And yeah, it works with any of the normal waves on a floor, so you got to remember that. I think he goes through, fight some of these here. Let's get to the puppet fight, because that one is an interesting fight to watch. So he's got to lower the difficulty back down for the for the puppets, because the puppets can be really strong. Now you can just change, you jump out of the tile, change it, and the enemies that you've already defeated stay defeated. So this one is interesting. It's gonna be a little crazy for you guys to see, but there is tons and tons and tons of CC going on here. Look at that. Crazy amounts of CC. But granted, you got to realize, I don't even think he has like a full E5 leveled up on this account. And it's still not bad. Granted, Cthulhu and Valkyrie are amazing for levels like this. Ada and Carrie would be amazing as well. So I thought you guys would be interested to see that one right there. So let's try to jump ahead now. So let's get to the boss tile. So boss tile, where are you? No, let's go back further. Here we are. All right, let's go to the boss fight. So this one, they can do some crazy, crazy amounts of damage right here. So you can see the team is getting completely hammered on the left and not taking much. I mean, look at that. Taking 5 to 9 million. And this is, I think, Corruption 8. Only Corruption 8. And you see the amount of damage that's being done. Yeah. But it's not too bad. You got to remember, the nice thing about the bosses like this are, I think, that the health doesn't regenerate. So you can see there at 72%. It's much like Broken Spaces. So not too bad. Not too bad at all there. So, I think he goes through a couple more attacks here. He tests a couple different things out with different hero compositions as well. He does lower the difficulty to make it a little bit easier on him as well. But even at that, I mean, still getting completely hammered by these mobs. I mean, they do so much damage. So honestly, I feel like Ada's heroes that can heal themselves plus some healing teammates can be pretty good. So it does show that energy does regenerate 1 per 6 minutes. Every fight costs 10 energy. So yeah, he did have to pause before he could finish it out, but pretty interesting. I think these bosses are going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, so let's move on now. So the boss dies, has a cool little animation there. Not too bad. All the way down to Corruption 1, though. That's what he had to drop it down to actually finish it. And then, of course, he bumps the Corruption level back up to finish clearing the stage. Because, you know, the higher the Corruption, the better the resources you get from killing the regular packs that are in here. So, goes through, kills all those out as well. All right. So, not too bad. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, I guess you have to select the hero in the future as well. So right now it's just Sword Flash Shia. In the future, when there's more than one, you will pick which hero you want to use to explore. And when you pick that hero, all it is saying, I want to get the Star Shard crystals for that hero. So, you know, we showed you the image that had Shia's face in the image of the item. Essentially, yeah, you get to pick, and then you are started all over again. You have 0 buffs, 0 crystals. You're back on layer 1 of 5. And you start all over again. And you can keep on going so long as you have energy, you are good to go. So there's going to be quite a bit of resources coming from this. You're going to want to do it all the time. Make sure you don't go over 240. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the changes they have done to it. Yeah, packages. So they are going to have paid packages as well in game. So essentially these are, the top one is 99 and then it kind of drops down the normal way for packages, but the top one is going to be 100 and they are called the Transcendence packages. So that is interesting. So make sure you guys go on over, give Jimmy a like on that video, give him a subscription. He posts a lot of these tap server videos, even just short ones to show you what's going on. So if you want to know spoilers, you want to know what's coming out from the Chinese tap servers, he's the man to watch because he's got access to accounts on the tap server. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Again, make sure you go give Jimmy some love, man. Go give him a subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.